All right, let's lock in. And I'm gonna go get my chain. All right. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, Ynot. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're locked in the trenches another day, another dollar, talking all things cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, decentralized finance, cryptographic encryption, altcoins, meme coins, Bitcoin, and everything in between coins. It's a pleasure to have you guys here on the stream where we're educating and onboarding the next generation of investors, empowering you guys to achieve financial freedom. Slow and steady wins the race, and it's a marathon, not a race. Welcome. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys. We're locked in the trenches, trying to find the hottest and freshest plays. Another day, another dollar, you feel me? Welcome. Hey man, what do you think about Solana Funded? Didn't Solana Funded get confirmed to be a scam like 2 weeks ago? I'm not sure why you're even still talking about it. Good to see you, Bark. It's a pleasure. Welcome to the stream. I got to level with you. If you don't have your own money to trade with in crypto, then don't trade. Period. Bar none. Don't look for funded accounts. If you don't have your own money to trade with, don't trade. That's it. Is Punch dead? No, I'm pretty sure that monkey's still alive. The meme coin is cooked, but the monkey's still alive. Let's keep taking a look around. So everything actually took a giant jump up today. We've gained about $100 billion in total crypto market cap, 137 billion in 24-hour trading volume. Bitcoin's back above 70,000. ETH is back above 2,160. XRP over 144. BNB over 630. And Solana back above 90. Why? Why did we suddenly jump up after a whole week of going down? Well, the answer is simple. Market manipulation from the top down. Trump had promised 48 hours ago that he was going to crash the entire market by threatening Iran with total decimation. He was going to destroy every power plant in the entire country of Iran if Iran did not open the Strait of Hormuz. Then, this morning, he tweeted out saying, well, we actually reached an agreement and we're going to dial down the war and I'm not going to blow up Iran after all. Meanwhile, Iran came out and said, we never actually reached an agreement. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. We didn't even talk to him. And just 5 minutes before Trump made that announcement, literally 5 minutes before Trump made that announcement, somebody bought $1.5 billion in S&P 500 futures and sold $192 million in oil. 5 minutes before Trump made the announcement that they were going to de-escalate the conflict, which sent the entire market up over $1 billion in total crypto market cap, somebody had bought $1.5 billion in S&P 500 futures and they sold $200 million in oil. 5 minutes before the announcement. The trades that were made were 6 times larger than any other trade that was in the market at the time. Someone knew exactly what he was going to say before he said them, when he would say them, and it became the single biggest trade today, and honestly one of the biggest trades this year. $1.5 billion in S&P 500 futures 5 minutes before the announcement. Isn't that crazy? It was his son, that was Barron. Everyone in the chat says it was his son. Well, bro made a couple $1 billion, I'm not gonna lie. Bro made a couple $1 billion. But that's the market that we're in right now. It's a game of manipulation. You're either in or you're out. And that's from the top down. People always complain, You can only make money in crypto if you're an insider. I'm going to go to the stock market. Meanwhile, in the stock market, somebody just bought $1.5 billion of S&P 500 futures 5 minutes before Trump made the announcement that pumped the market. And meme coins are the ones that are manipulated. Meme coins are the ones with the insiders. Okay. Yeah, sure. Hackadat says, is Netanyahu dead? I am of the mind that yes, he is. All of the evidence points towards yes, even though nobody's willing to admit it. But I will also say that it literally doesn't matter. Joe Biden was also dead for the vast majority of the time that he was our president the previous term. It didn't matter. They just programmed a robot and threw a silicon face on it, and they made some AI generated videos, and they auto pen signed every law that came to his desk. These people are just figureheads. It straight up does not matter. Alive or dead, it does not change the game. 4.6 million at the top right here, 3.3 million at the bottom. Let's keep looking around. In order for big moves to happen on the S&P, you need structure and liquidity, which is easy to spot. Easy to spot, but how are you going to spot it if it happens 5 minutes before the announcement? You have to be paying a lot of attention. Right place at the right time with your finger hovering over the button. By the time your brain even registered that somebody just longed 1.5 billion in the S&P 500, it's too late. It's been 5 minutes. The announcement's out, the whole market surges. It's the name of the game, bro. You're either in or you're out. The classic fake out before the shake out, before the breakout, before the takeout. Another easy case of market manipulation. Let's keep looking around. There's got to be some bangers out here somewhere. I just posted a video, a brand new TikTok, about how the FBI made a crypto token. The first ever law enforcement agency to make a meme coin. The FBI actually legit made a coin. It's a crazy story. Go and peep my new TikTok. Like, comment, repost, save. It's a very interesting story about how the FBI literally made a meme coin. So this coin right here is called the Seven Wanderers. It's 6 hours old. This was trending all over the timeline. Basically, 7 dogs had been kidnapped or otherwise taken away from their homes. And as they were driving away, the dogs all jumped off the back of the truck or somehow otherwise escaped the captivity. And then those 7 dogs, led by a single brave corgi, walked all the way home. Literally dozens of miles along the freeway. 7 dogs taken from their home, led by a brave corgi, walked all the way home. They made a 17-kilometer journey. This thing bottomed out when it first launched. It was under 60,000 market cap for an hour. You had over an hour to get into this coin under 60,000 market cap. Then suddenly, after an hour, it started going absolutely parabolic, topping out at 4.6 million. This is a brand new coin, 6 hours old, almost $5 million market cap at the top. And you guys say meme coins are dead. You guys say the trenches are cooked. You are not paying close enough attention. You guys are not dialed in. This is a very particular market that we're in right now. We are seeing runners damn near every day. Every day there's a multi-million-dollar runner, and they always follow the same narrative structure and the same pattern. You guys are not paying enough attention. These coins are all based on viral trends from the X timeline. What does that mean? If you guys are not paying attention to the X timeline, you are not paying attention to the market. You are not getting the narrative updates that you need to be successful in the current landscape of the market. I don't make the rules. Exclusive. That's just the meta. It's always going to be a trending viral narrative on X. So literally just from doom scrolling and seeing viral posts, you're getting exposure to the top coins in the market. I'm at work Wednesday, Thursday for trenches, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Lock in. If you catch a play like this, you're going to make your month's salary. Matt says, how are you talking about meme coins with zero soul funded, bro? Matt, how are you calling Sol funded? This isn't the stock market. This isn't a broker. This is literally Axiom. It's not funded. It's just Sol in your wallet, little bro. I understand you're new here, but lock the fuck in. Dove said one Sol wallet holder. What does that even mean? Let's keep looking around. Top traders on here. Scented. You see his fingerprints all over the chart. These smiley face bubbles that you see, this is his secondary wallet that I'm tracking. Do you see how much trading he did on this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bubbles, 9 bubbles, 9, 10 bubbles, 9 bubbles, 9 bubbles, 9 bubbles, 9 bubbles. He traded this chart literally over 5 dozen times. Isn't that crazy? Over 5 dozen times. That's pretty impressive, honestly. What happened to Chibi rotation? I said what happened to Chibi, bro. It was so easy to tell that Chibi was going to zero. The main driving force of the price on Chibi was the fact that Elon was bull posting it every single day. When did this thing stop mooning? On the 21st. What happened on the 21st? Can anyone tell me? Any of you guys know what happened on the 21st? Why this thing started going straight down? Nobody? You guys are not paying close enough attention. You guys are not paying close enough attention. On the 21st, he announced TerraFab. TerraFab is his brand new company. It's a subsidiary of SpaceX. It's basically like colonizing the moon or whatever. As soon as he did that, his entire narrative structure for his X account changed. He was no longer promoting this Grok image video technology. He was now promoting TerraFab, his brand new company. This was a planned announcement. He told us he would announce it 7 days in advance. And then when he finally announced it, this chart did nothing but go down. Why would you buy a coin if he stops talking about it? The only reason this went up in the first place is because he was talking about it. If you bag held from anywhere beyond the 21st, you are as dumb as a rock. You need to pay more attention. Crypto is too dynamic. It's ever changing. Narratives ebb and flow. The attention span of everybody on the planet is too short to bag hold a coin for that long, especially in a bear market like we're in right now. At the peak, 2024, you guys always talk about fall of 2024 was the golden age of Solana meme coins. There were over 30 million active traders on chain in late 2024. Do you guys want to know how many active traders there are on chain right now? Anybody know? Nobody? Less than 2 million. Less than 2 million. There were over 30 million back in 2024 in the fall. Now there's less than 2 million. That is a massive decrease. An insane decrease. Over 90%.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
That's the state of the market that we're in right now. Participants are much lower. How many were there in 2021? It was way lower. In 2021, nobody was touching Solana. What does that mean for meme coins? It means that liquidity is thin. It means that there's barely any active participants in the market. It means that retail is not here. It means that we are recycling the same bags over and over again. It means that it's a highly aggressive PvP landscape. It means that people are quick to take profit. And it means that coins are dying faster than ever.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
4.6 million at the top, 2.8 million. The Wanderers. This is definitely the top coin of the day today. But the advantage is that means there's less noise. That means that there's more predictable patterns. That means that you can keep track of every specific market participant that's worth paying attention to. That means that you can follow the deployers, follow the KOLs, and follow the active traders that are actually consistently successful. The noise has died down, which means the quality rises to the surface. You guys can be like Cupsy. Cupsy makes a lot of money because he predicts patterns. Predict patterns. Consistency and continuity are critical for your success in meme coins. You have to show up every single day, and you have to pay a lot of attention when you show up. If you don't, you're going to get left behind. Thoughts on Tappy on Solana currently? We had the dev of Tappy on my stream yesterday. What do you mean? Good to see you, Oz. Welcome. Axiom or Terminal? This is Axiom. Did you hear the new single just dropped? What is new single? Like a song?
Crypto rap exclusive.
Let's keep looking around. True. Very nice. It's got to be some bangers out here. It's fire. Where can I listen to it? Did you post it on your TikTok? In your Discord? We are Charlie Kirk, we carry the flame.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
They got Post Malone on the track. Oz got Post Magoat on the track. That's Oz's new song, Crypto Revolution. Crypto Revolution. You can hear it in his Discord. Bob is going to 1 million. Who the fuck is Bob? Oh, this dog? Who is this dog? Do you think the traders will go back up to 30 million? You have to understand that these things are cyclical. They ebb and flow. The market changes. Crypto, and in particular meme coins, is a specific asset class. Sometimes some asset classes are really strong. Sometimes some asset classes are really weak. There's a lot of different asset classes out there in all of finance. Meme coins have their day, just like every other asset class has their day. But just like any other trend, just like any other kind of ebb and flow or cyclical pattern on the planet, there's going to be times where it's good and there's going to be times where it's bad. So meme coins are down right now. People aren't very bullish on them. People aren't really engaging in them. Every major meme coin is down over 90%, and the markets are dry. There's very few participants. But, as always, that will change. Eventually, everything will come back. Eventually, the hype will return. Eventually, many coins will start to climb again, and eventually we will see multi-billion-dollar runners again. Yes, I think the traders will go back up to 30 million. I think there will be another renaissance for meme coins. But I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. You're looking at least 1 year out, probably more like 2.5, maybe 3 years out before we start seeing a lot of activity in the meme trenches again. But the biggest important lesson is everyone that made the most money when there was 30 million traders were the people that were still trading when there was 2 million traders before there was 30 million traders. You have to be active in the market, positioning yourself in quality plays before everyone else comes. If you don't come, or like if you come late, if you are one of the 30, then you are going to be cooked. You're done for. But if you stick around, if you weather the storm and you can survive, you're going to be in the best position to capitalize on the turn. These things don't happen quickly. They happen slowly. They draw down and then they pick back up again. The low of Bitcoin in 2022 was 16,000. Could you imagine if you guys had bought Bitcoin at 16,000? Keep in mind, you only need 0.28 Bitcoin in order to have more than 99% of other holders. 0.28 times 16,000 is 4,480. For less than $5,000 in 2022, you could have been a top 1% Bitcoin holder. For less than $5,000 in 2022, you could have been a top 1% Bitcoin holder. These are the moments that you want to look for. That didn't happen overnight. That was slow. And at that time, everybody was saying it was over. At that time, everyone said that it was cooked. You need to be around. You need to stick around and be ready to capitalize. You know what else happened around that time? Do you want to know how cheap Solana was? Solana was $8. You could have bought one Solana for $8 in 2022. Solana ended up going back to $250. Could you imagine buying Solana for $8 for it to go back to $250? That's the moment where the kings are made. That's the moment where the real millionaires get made. That's the moment where the real crypto winners happen. It's not when everything is at the top. It's not when there's 30 million active participants in the market. By then, it's already too late. By then, you guys are the exit liquidity. It's when things are at their lowest, when they're at their quietest. And we're getting there. You should be excited by the fact that things are drawing down. It represents the best opportunity. Yo, 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 welcome to the stream, everybody. Show some love. Tap that screen. Drop a comment in the chat. Is it too late now to join crypto? Brother, I just spent like 10 minutes talking about why it's not at all. Are you serious? That's why everyone thinks XRP is mooning. Yeah. XRP is mooning. Those people are dumb as a rock, I'm not going to lie. But it is true that XRP will probably go up to a higher price than where it's at right now, eventually. Where do you see Solana in 6 months? Probably at like $40. What do you think about coins verified on Phantom wallets? It doesn't mean anything. Mogging, butthole, retire, nothing. Brother, is that really your portfolio? How the fuck are you going to explain that to your accountant? You're going to tell your accountant that you bought mogging, butthole, retire, and nothing? Are you serious? Deji says, you currently in any coins? I'm in all of them, bro. Thoughts on high supply coins? Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, God damn it. I gotta clean this shit up, bruh. What does high supply coins mean? Why not? I failed. I'm quitting meme coins. I went from broke to poor. Alright, have fun being poor forever, bro. Congrats on giving up your only chance at not being poor. Because it was hard. I'm a little baby. Let's see. Your bro made $800 on $7 today? Nice. Chat, let's get a W in the chat. He made $800 off of $7. I just don't understand this shit. So you're gonna give up instead of learning? Come on, bro. We are Charlie Cook. We carry the flame. Alright. Let's keep looking around. Oh, there was a coin called 7? I don't see a coin called 7. Tech says, don't learn from this guy. You'll lose money. Nice, Tech. I like that .eth domain that you have, bro. You must be an expert on losing money. How does one learn about this? You gotta lock in, bro. Hit the market. Study and practice. Just like learning anything. You guys talking about 7, but what's 7? David says, I learned from you and became profitable. Thanks, David. That means a lot. Oh, you guys are talking, oh, you're talking about the dog coin. Man, I guess that shit is called 7. Yeah, this was the major runner of the day. We already talked about this a little bit, but I'll just reiterate. This thing topped out at 4.8 million, bottomed out at 2.7 million. Now it's kind of bouncing to 3.4. I think this is cooked. I don't think this is going to keep going. But I told you guys exactly why this ran. Every single successful coin on Solana right now is based on a trending viral narrative on X. If you guys are not spending time browsing the timeline on X, you are going to be missing a lot of context for these successful coins.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
When I woke up this morning, this post about these dogs was literally the first thing I saw.
This is a Crypto
Dog
Rap
coins
exclusive.
are really easy. Viral narratives on X are the only coins that are running right now. It's a perfect storm. Who all should we be following on X? So X makes it very easy. Look at this. They have the For You page, right? If you click your For You page, you can choose categories. At the bottom, that category, you guys probably can't read it, but that category says crypto. You can uncheck every single category and leave just the category that says crypto. Then your For You page will be only crypto. Now, that's good for kind of getting a broad perspective on the market as it is right now. But of course, for something like this dog viral trend, you would be filtering out this actual video because this isn't related to crypto. It's literally just some dogs. So just browsing the regular For You page is good enough. And then switching to the crypto tab as needed. Kind of, you do both. First you scroll through your regular feed and then you scroll through the crypto feed. Shave your head for Sol. I almost did one time. There was a time where someone said that they would give me, I forget how much, a couple dozen Solana to shave my head on stream. And I was going to do it. But then they chickened out. Morrison says, Imagine is a rug, bro. No. No. You're telling me that the coin that they're promoting on TikTok Live is a rug? No, bro. How could somebody just get on the internet and lie, bro? Oh my god, I put my life savings in it because a stranger on the internet told me to. Fuck. Oh my god, chat, please. Next you're gonna tell me that no ruggies is a rug, bro. Come on, man. Next you're gonna tell me that Safe House is a rug. Oh my, I think I'm gonna be sick. I think I'm gonna be sick. Bread found in bakery. Yeah, that's right. You're right. That shit is a rug. Oh, almost every coin people shill on TikTok is a rug. Hate that they are rinsing retail like that. You're right, bro. You're totally right. I like to say a general rule of thumb is if someone's telling you to buy something on TikTok, then it's a rug. Never buy something that you see people telling you to buy on TikTok. Good Energy has a nice wick. Let's go take a look. Do you ever promote coins on here? No. I will never tell you to buy anything, and I will never sell you guys anything. I don't even promote my own coins. Here's Good Energy. Yeah, it did have a nice wick up to 350,000. Now it's at 280. We had this on our stream all the way down at 80,000 market cap. Right here, this candle was us. And then it went up to 280. Now it's still climbing. Show one more time how you check X only crypto. You just go to the For You page, and in the top of the For You page, you click that, and it'll show you all the different categories. Uncheck everything except for crypto. This is a crypto only feed right now. Yo, good to see you, Realist. I know you guys love TikTok. I know you love to doom scroll. I know you love to brain rot, but you guys are not going to find real alpha here. You're just not. Sometimes you'll be able to catch a decent meme once in a blue moon. For example, those Fruit AI or the Fruit Love Island coins. But even those are only running because of how much conversation is being had about them on X. It's just a coincidence that you guys happen to see them earlier on TikTok. If you guys are not using X, you are at a big disadvantage. You're at a big disadvantage. Chat, I just received... Oh, shit. I just received some crazy alpha. I don't even think I can show you this. I can't even show you this. But I just received some crazy alpha.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Did you guys see that? I just received some crazy alpha about a coin that we've been talking about a lot on our stream recently. Here's a coin called AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. 170,000 and climbing. A lot of volume on this, ranging upwards pretty decently. We are Charlie Kirk, we carry the flame. Yeah. So the war is over, according to Trump. We are so back, chat. We are so back. Can you send me Soul, please? I got my wallet stolen. You want me to send you money because you're stupid? You want me to send you money because you lost all your money? Are you serious? I just threw my $5 into a fire pit. Can you please give me another $5? I just threw a penny into a fountain. Can you just give me another penny? Brother, you lost your fucking money. Now you want to lose my money too? Get your bitch ass out of here, bro. I got it hacked. I couldn't control it, brother. You were the one that got it hacked. You did something to get hacked. It didn't just happen out of nowhere. Somebody can't just hack your wallet. Brother, you did that. You're the dumb one. Come on, man. Shay says, is this your coin? Shay, I don't have a coin. What are you talking about? Why would I make a coin called Artificial General Intelligence? It's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Said he put a 5-day ceasefire on the war. Yes. And 5 minutes before he tweeted that out, somebody put a $1.5 billion long on the S&P 500. 5 minutes before he tweeted that out.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
My whole computer got hacked and then I can't get back into my wallet. So you want us to send you money so that your hacked computer will get money sent to it so that the hackers can take the money out right away again. Are you serious? Why did your computer get hacked? What kind of naughty little no-no website did you go on, little bro? Are you serious? Nah, that's ridiculous. Hey, good to see you, Trenchcoat. What are some good accounts to follow on X? Me, and then follow everyone that I follow. You start there. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 850,000. Recently bottomed at 620. Zoom out a little bit more. Ranging up a little bit. Local low at 370. You guys say that this is gonna cook. You're like the fourth person in the chat to mention this. Why are you saying it's about to cook? What is this gonna do? Why is John Cena, Jesus, and an alligator playing basketball going to cook, bro? What do those things even have in common? If you give Crypto Rap your private key, he can get it back. That's true. Check CWAT. Let's go look at CWAT. CWAT. This cat is geeked. This cat kind of looks like my cat. Buy the FWOG dev? Then why doesn't it have a connection to the FWOG wallet? If it's by the FWOG dev, then why was it just freshly created from a brand new wallet 6 hours ago? Where's the connection? For reference, if you go and look at FWOG, the dev has deployed 125 tokens, including CWAT, but it's not the CWAT that you're talking about. Also, I just want to go on the record. The dev of FWOG has literally launched 125 tokens. Why on God's beautiful green planet would it be bullish that he just launched a 126th token? Have you ever heard of something called diminishing returns? Diminishing returns is the idea that if you do the same thing over and over and over again, that you're going to get less back every time. This guy has launched 125 tokens. Why would I be bullish on his 126th token? Doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. I'm homies with him. I'm a trencher on X. This is a random account I use for normie content. Yeah. No, all I can say is that shit is dumb as fuck. FWOG had its time. I called that at 30,000. Made 3 million off of it. You made $3 million off of FWOG and you're still watching my stream? That's either really bullish or really bearish. Clippy? Brother, this is like the 8th Clippy coin to come out this year alone. Why are you talking about this? Didn't we already have a... Oh my god, the guy who made Clippy made a Clippy. It's a brand new tweet from Microsoft about Clippy. Okay, that might be slightly bullish. Well, it just got rugged. Dev has launched 434 tokens. Why not talk sense when it comes to memes? Respect. The old one? You mean the one that the guy who made Clippy made? Is that... Where even is that? You see how many Clippy coins are moving right now? There's one from 7 months ago. There's one from 2 years ago. And then there's one from 1 minute ago. Here's the quote-unquote original. Keep in mind there was one that was made 7 months ago and one that was made a year ago. Now this one was made 2 months ago. But this thing did just catch crazy bids. 360 up to 750 on one candle based on that Microsoft tweet. This was pretty much the best case scenario. This is what you guys could have waited for. Clippy is washed. I literally have the creator of Clippy in my DMs asking how he can market it more. Well, given the benefit of the doubt, man. He's a normie. He doesn't know anything about crypto. But it's true that you should never trust a normie. Normies just don't know how to do anything in this space. Yeah, if you guys didn't buy this at 360,000 market cap, I certainly wouldn't buy this right now. Not financial advice. But it just goes to show that there's a little bit of volume around in the market right now. It's a shame that that had to become the de facto legitimate, exclusive, confirmed, official Clippy coin, because it's honestly garbage. They apparently have high-frequency algos trained to buy crypto news now as well. For sure, bro. For sure. Yeah, you have to assume that whatever garage-programmed AI bot that you guys are using, somewhere BlackRock has a black box, highly efficient AI market maker or trader, automated trader, that's based on the best tech and the most cutting-edge APIs and access to information in the market. They had a Clippy last year climb up to 40 million. This one ain't shit. Yeah, I remember when they did a Clippy back in 2020. They do a Clippy every single year, probably like a half dozen times every year. Can you check out Chibi Beast? Rizha, I can tell you with full confidence in every single ounce of my soul and being that that coin is slop. And that coin is going straight to zero. I don't even need to check at the chart. Chibi Beast. Why is this actually at 700,000 market cap? Why did this actually go to $4 million market cap? What the fuck is this? There must be something horrific with the supply here. Every single bubble in the bubble map is exactly the same size. That's a little bit scary.
This is a crypto rap
yeah.
exclusive.
No, it's definitely artificial volume. There's only 33 global fees paid for a coin that went to $4 million market cap. Elon posted about Chibi. Yeah, but there's already a Chibi coin that's at $7 million. I mean, now it's only at $2 million or whatever. But did Mr. Beast post about this? This is like the next BFS coin, and we all know how that turned out. Your opinion on optimistic? I'm not very optimistic on it. Although, a lot of big names have been posting it. Actual blockchain companies and shit. 7? Oh, you forgot the 6, bro. Yeah, look at these clusters. They're honestly not as bad as they could be. We got a 3%er over here, a 4%er over here. Over here's another 4%er. Over here's a 4%er. Over here's a 2%er. La 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 la. If you guys unironically bought 7 Wanderers above $3 million market cap, you should be ashamed of yourselves. If you guys bought this token above $3 million market cap, pack it up. You are not cut out for this. AGI is going crazy.
Crypto rap exclusive.
It kind of fell down a lot from when we first saw it. By going crazy, do you mean going to 0? It's wicked up a little bit, but not too crazy. Why? Because why would you buy any coin above $3 million market cap in the current market? 120K is a fine entry on that.
This is a crypto
for sure.
rap exclusive.
Hard mode would have been actually paying attention to the X timeline and seeing the story and buying at the sub 60K market cap within the first hour. This thing's climbing, but do you see all these scented bubbles? If it's touched 3 million, it's ran already. Noted. Brother, that should not even be a note. Just name any coin in the market that's actually done more than 3 million recently. Like, you get maybe one coin every week that does better than 3 million in the current market. It's been so bearish for months. I don't even know why we're still trading on Solana. Binance Smart Chain had a $4 billion runner. If you guys had bought $1,000 worth of Siren 1 month ago, if you had bought $1,000 worth of Siren 1 month ago, you would have made $70,000 in 1 month. 1,000 to 70,000 in 1 month on Siren, Binance Smart Chain. Isn't that crazy? Not a bad deal. What was different with Punch? Punch was a stupid fucking monkey, bro.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
You're asking me why did Punch go higher than $3 million market cap? Because everybody and their grandmother on the timeline were circle jerking about it, bro. Punch was a massive narrative. Like the world was talking about it. And Punch had a lot of parallels to top performers like Mudang, like Penguin. But ultimately, even Punch succumbed under the weight of its own market cap. And also, the market was very different. When Punch came out, Bitcoin was still over 80,000, if I'm not wrong. Right now, Bitcoin is struggling under 70,000. It's a pretty different landscape. What do I think of Pete here? I like Palm Beach Pete. I like it as a narrative. I'm still seeing it on the timeline, so in my opinion, it's still relevant. The coin has underperformed. It was my expectations that this coin would hit at least $1 million market cap, but it's been struggling so hard. In my opinion, I think it's just getting farmed. That's ultimately the bad thing about this. Even though he still has a lot of presence on the timeline, even though it's still a super interesting narrative, all of these deep red candles are not exactly spelling bullish. Whoever's holding the most supply in this coin has low conviction. And I'm sure it's got something to do with these big clusters in here. They're holding 5% over there, couple percent over here, couple percent over there. It definitely didn't run as hard as it should. Unfortunately, we're just in a really shitty market right now where everyone wants instant gratification. Everyone wants quick profit, and nobody wants to actually hold or have conviction in anything. Everybody's just looking for a quick buck. Everyone's too aggressive. It's because everyone's poor. It's because Solana's down 50% over the past 4 months. So everyone has to make their losses up. I say this on some streams, but I'll say it again. When the bull run came, all these people got rich. But they didn't get rich, they got lucky. They happened to hit big plays during a bull run. That's pretty easy. But when they got rich, they went and got a new penthouse. They went and got a BMW M4. Now they have car payments. Now they have rent. Now they have a luxury lifestyle that they're accustomed to. But now they're poor because they weren't actually ever rich in the first place. They were just lucky in a bull run. Now their portfolio's down over 50%. Now they're struggling to have successful trades. So what do? They look for instant gratification by rug pulling in the trenches. These sorry bastards are just looking for a quick lick. They're not actually interested in winning because they know that they can't.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
What conviction plays are out there? There's plenty, but they won't be rewarded right now. They won't be rewarded until another market cycle. Dogcoin breaking out, 8 minutes old, 90k and ripping. Yeah, we actually saw this down here in their retrace between 40 and 20,000. Now it's up to 100k. I didn't even bother to click on it because I didn't think much of it, but it's going crazy. Dogcoin. If your coin needs a 14-part thread to explain why it matters, it doesn't, says Dogecoin. This thing's climbing up.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Do we rally off the lows here, or is Trump playing with us? We're definitely being played with, bro. The market rallied because Trump said that he got off the phone with Iran and they said that they were reaching a conclusion. Iran immediately published a statement saying that they never talked to him. He's definitely playing with us. Five minutes before he made the announcement that pumped the market, someone put a $1.5 billion long on the S&P 500. They also sold $200 million worth of oil.
Exclusive.
They made larger market moves than any other market mover at that moment. 6 times larger than the second largest trade. And they did it 5 minutes before his announcement. Isn't that crazy? I'm looking for someone to learn on these meme coins. Well, you're in the right place. All we do is talk about meme coins here. If you have $15 to spare, we have classes that we teach every week. And you can get the recordings. Yeah, it's not a course, it's classes. We teach them live. But if you spend the $15, you get all the recordings. And that's over 20 classes, over 30 hours of content. Over 10 different teachers. Bullish Babe is coming to teach a class this weekend. You can see it right here. The link's right down there in the chat. It costs less than a trip to Starbucks. This is not no TJR Trade $7,500 course. Zoom out a little bit. Costs about as much as a Fortnite Battle Pass. That's why it's called the Battle Pass. What are those 7 dogs about, though? Basically, somebody kidnapped 7 dogs. They kidnapped 7 dogs, and then they were driving away. And then the dogs escaped from the kidnappers, and they started running away. They ran over 17 kilometers, so multiple miles, back to the house of their owners. Led by a brave corgi. Did the kidnappers realize the dogs even left? I'm not sure the mechanics of how the dogs escaped. From what I understand, they left a vehicle that the kidnapper was driving. I'm not sure how that happens. I don't know if they were like kept in a truck bed or something like that. The most impressive thing is that all 7 dogs were able to escape, and all 7 dogs were able to coordinate their way back home. And the video is pretty impressive. It's literally, as you can see right here, they're walking along the freeway or along the road, and all 7 dogs are walking together, and the corgi in the front keeps looking back and checking to make sure that the other dogs are following. It's pretty adorable. I'm not gonna lie, I made like 40,000 in the bull run from $200 and round tripped over 20,000 in this market. That's right, Killa. That's the way it goes. Everyone, I like to say, everyone makes 100,000 in their first bull run, and everyone loses 100,000 in their first bull run. It is an inevitable part of every crypto trader's journey. But if you can stick around, if you can thug it out, and you can take those losses as a lesson, by your second bull run, you'll actually get rich. Do I believe bull run is still ongoing in 2026? Absolutely fucking not, bro. We are in the most bearish market we've seen since 2022. And I think things are going to keep ranging downwards. If you follow the exact path, the exact numbers of when these cycles are supposed to happen in terms of days and distance of days, the next like all-time high is going to happen in 2028, which means the next bull run isn't going to be until 2027. At the earliest. But they said this year's cycle is different because of ETFs, etc., etc. Yes, they say that it's different every single time. They say that it's different every single time. That's always part of it. It's not different.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
The only reason it's different this time is because of World War III. But that's not different either. That's going to be the catalyst for the lower prices that we're supposed to have anyways. I'm going to buy your class and pop out. Respect. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, it's honestly, I can say without a doubt, it's probably the best value out of any like course in crypto. Just because it's so cheap. Like you're literally paying 50 cents per hour or something like that. Did the oil prices go up in the United States? Here in Europe, they went up like 25%. Yes, oil prices are up probably around 30% as well. And they're going to keep trending up. Does it teach how to navigate meme coins? Yeah, it covers a lot of different concepts. Everything from passive income and airdrop farming to macro analysis and technical analysis to meme coins to making an on-chain identity to launching your own projects to developing crypto apps, etc., etc., etc. There's over 10 different teachers and a bunch of different subjects, combined decades in experience. Every week we have new classes, and we usually have new teachers every week as well. Hey, good to see you, Solom. My Spartan. Welcome. Did I check why Siren going up? Siren is going up because of Chinese crime. Chinese crime is the most bullish catalyst of any catalyst in all of crypto. Hope to see you in Miami with Caveman and myself. Are you going with Caveman? Like y'all mobbing together? I'm definitely gonna see you guys. Caveman's the one who gave me my consensus ticket, so I gotta at least say hi. Oh, you're meeting there? True. So here's the plan. My friends are, they're getting a mansion. A couple of my friends are getting a mansion. There's actually going to be at least 2 or 3 different Miami Beach mansions that my friends are going to be renting. And my plan is to organize a crypto TikTok meetup at that mansion. You'll of course be invited. K-Man will of course be invited. You know, everyone that's going to be out there. Oz, Bullish Babe, Rise Up Morning Show, etc., etc. Like literally all of us under one roof. All the TikTok people. We could take a big group photo. And then I'm thinking we could go live. Or we could all go live at the same time. All in the same room. I think it would be funny. And we'll try and get like some food and drinks and all that stuff too. But yeah. It's gonna be a banger. You too? Brother, you have 200 followers. Who the fuck are you? I mean, Spartan has 60 followers, but at least he gives us a lot of free money. Let's keep looking around. The creators that bring value and education will be awesome. Yes. Bake says, are you schizophrene? Bake, what on God's beautiful green planet are you talking about? I stay private, here to learn, not to create. That's real. Yeah, you keep a low profile. Yo, bro, no hate, but you've been around for more than a year. I don't know why you haven't depoted any soul. Boat, I've been around for 10 years. I've been trading meme coins for 7. I've made a fuck ton of money, bro. I don't put soul on my wallet because I don't trade on my stream. Why don't I trade on my stream? Because I have 90 people watching me right now. Any coin that I buy, you guys are going to buy on top of me. How fucked up would it be if I just bought coins and farmed you guys as my copy traders and turned you guys into exit liquidity every day? The reason why I stream is to educate and onboard the next generation of investors. You know Spider-Man? With great power comes great responsibility. I want you guys to have the same opportunity that I have in this industry, because I believe that crypto is the most opportunity-rich industry on the planet. If I just farmed you guys every day, you guys wouldn't be learning anything, and I would be robbing you. It's a lose-lose, and it totally goes against the purpose of the stream. Brand new all-time high here on AGI, topped out at 217,000. We saw this when it bottomed out around 60K. So far, so great. Really impressive growth right here.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
What is this coin? This coin is AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. Wait, there's streamers out there that farm? OMG. There's streamers that farm? No! Not on my TikTok! You gotta be fucking with me, bro! I've never heard of that. That's funny, bro. Next, you're gonna tell me that okay, rug pulls people. Next, you're gonna tell me that. I'm just pulling your leg. WAP.com/cryptorap. To answer your question, Altered Minds. I like okay, by the way. That's the homie. Like these people act. You're gonna tell me that Soul Snatcher snatched your soul? You're fucking with me, man. That's gotta be a joke. Next, you're gonna tell me that Safe House isn't safe. Next, you're gonna tell me that no ruggies is a rug. No, you're fucking with me, chat. You guys are fucking with me. Let's keep looking around. Chill house isn't chill? Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop right there, bro. Now you've gone too far. Now you've gone too far. You're telling me that chill house isn't chill? That's too far, bro. Get the fuck out of my chat right now, bro. I never want to see you again. I wonder why we can't get any more tokens to really send like Pepe. How much would it cost? Well, a lot. Like millions of dollars. The main reason, there's a couple of main reasons. Dilution is definitely one of them. But honestly, Spartan, my genuine opinion is that the reason why we don't have any more generational runners like Shiba, like Pepe, like Doge, is because people are actually stupid. Like that's the real reason. And it sounds harsh, it sounds like a joke, but it's not a joke. The average IQ of participants in the crypto market has dropped double-digit points within the past 6 years. You have to understand that crypto used to be a highly niche technology for nerds. Only nerds did crypto back in the beginning. High IQ nerds. People that were literally like, you know, MIT. People that went to work at Google and Meta and all this shit. You know, like people that actually knew shit. Cypherpunks. People that were ideological and technologically empowered, right? In 2017, you had to know what a smart contract was, how to read it in order to be successful in crypto. Even in 2020, you had to understand Solidity code in order to be a successful trader. Then COVID happened and everyone got a stimulus check and everyone came to crypto for a quick buck. Then 2014 happened and retail came for meme coins. SafeMoon happened. All these, you know, big ticket headline meme coins attracted the riffraff of retail investors. And the market got easier. The tools that were at their disposal nowadays are the easiest they've ever been. You used to have to actually know how to code in order to launch a coin. You used to actually have to add your own money in order to add liquidity to a coin. Nowadays, you literally just type a name into a box and add an image. It's never been easier. It's the same as making a TikTok post. So everyone that's in the market now is actually unironically stupid. Like these people are low IQ. They've shaved double-digit IQ points off the top. And because people are stupid, psychologically speaking, stupid people are very bad at understanding delayed gratification. They're very bad at understanding game theory. They just want a quick buck. They literally just, all they can think about is their next paycheck because they're stupid. And so big runners like Pepe, like Doge, like Shiba, they were built on the backs of people that understood game theory, of people that understood delayed gratification, that knew that if you sat patiently in your chair and didn't eat the marshmallow, then somebody would bring you a second marshmallow. Now everyone is just trying to get a quick buck. It's more like a casino than it is an investment platform. Hey, it's good to see you, Bailey. Welcome. It's good to have you. And because the average IQ of participants has dropped, everyone now tries to outsmart each other. And by outsmarting each other, they try to sell earlier. Profit pulling becomes more aggressive. Rug pulls become harder and faster. And nothing is allowed to run.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
What's good? Same old, bro. I can't complain. Life's good. God is good. Another day, another dollar in the trenches. Just cracked 115 viewers. That's pretty good. We're still making it move. What do you recommend to buy now for the long run? Didn't you just hear what I said, bro? There is no more long run. That's because you showed up? Nah, Cloak, you were a member of the class of investors that actually had a brain. That's why you're top 1% profitable perps trader. Can you show your wallet? It's in the other room, but it's Mont Blanc. The only one that hasn't quit. That's real. How was Hawaii? It was spectacular, bro. I wasn't there very long, though. Buy XRP. Oh, for sure, bro. Buy XRP if you want your children to retire in poverty. AGI is now at 235, 250, 260. We've been following this in 60K. Another God candle on the top here. Wicking up almost 300,000 on the chart. Clear banger right here. All you guys that are watching my stream right now. Oh, fuck. What did the alpha tell you? Oh, you mean the text message I received? I literally can't share it. It would be be irresponsible for me to share it. It was a message from someone that actually works for Solana. That's the kind of thing that you can't just fling around, you feel me? What coin are you backing? Or are you just giving out game? I'm just giving out game. I'm not backing any coins. Even XRP boys don't believe in XRP. Damn, bro. It's gotten bad. How do you sell profit but still hold a bag? It's called pulling your initial. You pull your initial. You sell the amount that you initially invested in and you keep the rest. That's free money. That's on the house. Homayun says, Dapang looks promising. Does it look more promising than this coin that just cracked $300 million market cap, bro? Oh, is that the name of... Oh, okay. This is the name of the dog that was in front of the pack of 7 dogs. Dapang, the corgi. He was the one that guided all those other dogs to safety. That is pretty promising. It was a very bullish narrative. Now it's at 175. I would say it's a little too late to jump in this. Unless some crazy news article drops or something interviewing the owner of the dog or a viral photo or something. Honestly, 175 seems about the top to me. But you never know. The original coin is struggling in the top of its range, a little over 3 million. Actually, it just dropped under 3 million. I think this one's also cooked. It was fun while it lasted. A good little runner for the day. Perfectly capitalizing on the spike in the market overall. This coin's waking up. A lot of volume. 20,000. Dispatch. Claude Computer. Let's see. Anthropic just released their first public agent. Claude can now take control of your computer and perform tasks for you. Wow. Wow, you can now literally give control of your entire computer to a robot. I don't see how that could go wrong at all. I can't think of a single way where that would end up with a bad outcome. Giving an AI control over your entire computer. That's wonderful. That's very smart. Jeez Louise. Palm Beach chalked or 146,000. So I talked about it a little bit. I love Palm Beach Pete. I think it's a killer narrative. I think it's hilarious. But unfortunately, someone is just farming the fuck out of that chart, bro. Like, they are not letting it breathe. And that's the downside. It's like, even though it's a solid narrative, even though it's pretty compelling, it's cooked. Bro, for real, what do you have to say to people still trenching? Be intensely patient. People that are still trenching, still trying to make money in this market, you have to be intensely patient. There have been a lot of really fantastic opportunities in the market recently, but all of them have been entirely based on market research. You had to know that they were coming in order to capitalize on them. And there have been some real genuine layups. There's been some easy bids, but you have to actually have some presence and go out of your way to do research on the timeline and across the internet in order to actually capitalize on them. A lot of you guys are just prowling the trenches, like literally just looking at new pairs and looking at coins. That's only going to get you so far. That's not going to give you the complete picture of what's actually going to run. I think a good example is the recent TerraFab coin, right? TerraFab ended up running to what? A couple $1 million market cap? One second. This isn't the right one, but TerraFab recently ran up to a couple $1 million market cap. Elon had literally announced 7 days before TerraFab that he was going to announce TerraFab. There was an announcement for the announcement. All you had to do was bid the coin sometime in that 7-day period and you would have hit an instant 10x. He literally told you guys. If you missed that play, it's only because you weren't paying enough attention, right? Another good example is this 7 Dogs coin that came out today. That thing was super viral on the timeline. It was the first thing that I saw when I opened my X feed when I woke up this morning. 1 hour after I woke up, they launched this coin and it ended up running to over $4 million market cap. It was a no-brainer. It was a layup. All you have to do was see that viral trend. The AI Fruits coin. If you're prowling on TikTok, you're seeing these AI fruits. But more importantly, if you're on X, you're seeing people talking about the AI fruits because they are jealous of the motion that it has on TikTok. That was another no-brainer. AI fruit went crazy, and then Love Island fruit had a lot of attention on the timeline, literally for almost a full week before it ended up running to 300, 400K, which was, again, a 10x from the bottom. There's so many coins, so many examples of coins that had kind of a foreshadowing in the market where you could tell that they were going to run, but you just needed to wait for the right moment of adoption. And so I really think patience is a virtue and research is a virtue, and they will go a long way. Just sitting here and trying to prowl the trenches, you're not going to get anywhere. That's what I have to say to people that are actually trying to win nowadays. Like, for example, AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. Where did this come from? Polymarket tweeted 45 minutes ago, NVIDIA CEO announces we've achieved AGI. AGI is exactly what we've wanted out of AI for the past few years. It's been the gold standard for innovation. Now, for the first time, the biggest AI company on the planet, being NVIDIA, says that they've achieved it. Obviously, this is massive news. Obviously, this is going to spawn a runner. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of attention surrounding this. And there was only one coin that was launched with this narrative in the past hour. It was pretty easy. You just had to be paying attention to X. What do you think about coin communities nowadays? Nothing like the old days? Absolutely. Nothing like the old days. Honestly, it's just not the market for it. And that's okay. You know, you have to know your strengths and know your weaknesses. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Right now is very much a fold them time in the market. Those old school memes, all of the top memes, all of the old multi-billion-dollar runners, they're all down over 90% with no exception. There's not a single old style meme that's actually running. The only coins that are running in the market right now are the ones I just described. Things that are based on current trends. People are all over the timeline looking for the next big thing. It's all about speculative value of emerging narratives. Nobody cares about old school memes. Nobody cares about meme mascots. Nobody cares about the old guard of multi-billion-dollar runners. It's just not the market for it. Now, that might change, and hopefully it will change. These things are cyclical, just like fashion. Things fall in and out of style, but it's not going to change anytime soon. So don't be bag holding some random old bullshit thinking that it's going to climb. It's just too diluted right now, too. It's going to be really difficult to pick the winners. But pay attention to who's still around, right? Pay attention to who's still around, because by the time the tides turn, you might actually be able to capitalize on that. Did 7 top already? In my opinion, yes. But I'm not going to lie, it had a lot of motion. What should people do during this part of the market? Study and practice. Study and practice. Also, network. This is the best time in the market to network. This is when all the losers, all the fair weather friends, all the people that are extractors, all the people that were just in it for a quick buck, they all leave. You notice this, that the timeline is quieter than ever, that people just aren't around anymore. There was 30 million traders at the peak of Solana meme coins back in 2024. Today, there's less than 2 million traders. That's over 90% reduction from the all-time high. Now is the time that you want to be networking. Now is the time that you want to build a name for yourself in the industry and connect with people out there. Leverage your talents and make an impact, because it's easier than ever to make an impact. You just have to be the loudest one in the room, and the room is really quiet right now. So if you're studying, you're practicing, you're networking, and you're making a name for yourself, you are going to be well positioned by the time things turn around again. And that's what you want to do. The biggest winners in the bull run are the people that took positions in the bear run. The biggest winners when Bitcoin hit 120,000 are not the people that bought it when it hit 100,000. It's the people that bought it when it hit 16,000, right? Build a brand, network, accumulate. Yeah. Maybe not accumulate, but at least build a brand and network. I mean, accumulate shit that doesn't suck, which is hard to find.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
What's your strategy? What do you mean, what's my strategy? Narrative, volume, and distribution. I do a lot of research on the timeline. I spend a lot of time engaged, fully immersed in crypto. I talk to you guys every day on my stream. And when I'm not on the stream, I'm looking at crypto stuff. I'm keeping on top of the news. I'm keeping on top of the timeline, etc., etc. Tobias says, can you look at Until? It's White Whale's secret coin. Tobias, why on God's beautiful green creation would White Whale have a secret coin? Stop and turn your brain on for half a second. White Whale is one of the most public figures in the entire planet. White Whale is one of the most transparent figures in the entire market. The whole premise of his platform is that he is totally transparent. Why on God's planet would you ever fucking think he has a secret coin, bro? Let me tell you about Mr. Beast's secret coin. It's called BFS. You'll regret it during the Super Bowl when he announces that he has a secret coin. Shut your dumb ass up, bro. Spartan says, David totally needs you on his live and he helps the little guy. It would be cool to link with David, I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of a big deal. Maria says, I just launched a coin based on your narrative that people are actually stupid. What's the name of the coin? That's pretty funny. Probably won't go anywhere. Yeah, maybe. Frank Epstein rug? What is Frank Epstein? What is the Frank? It's like Frankenstein, but Frank Epstein? That's pretty funny, actually. River USDT. Siren is the new River. River was the old Chinese crime coin. Siren is the new Chinese crime coin. Did crypto achieve you freedom yet? Yes, absolutely. Why not? You see my question? What's the question? Is the SOS coin just another lowbrow rug like USOR or different? Well, don't ask me. Ask Nick. Nick is the guy who made it. He's right there in the chat. Those are the coins that go to thousands or millions. If you have utility, it's a struggle. That's real. What volume to market cap ratio do you look for? I don't.
This is a
volume to market cap
exclusive.
Is like a weird thing to track. How much you want to bet it isn't his secret coin? Tobias, I will bet you 1,000 Solanas that it is not his secret coin. Where is Downald? Downald is definitely down.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
It's at 180,000. Zoom out a little bit. Yeah, this thing topped out at 1.5 million. Let's zoom out a little bit. You see, it's down 90%. Cheers, Bailey. I appreciate you, bro. It goes back to what I was saying early, Spartan. This literally is not the market to hold anything. This coin's only 4 days old. 4 days is not that long. But still, that was still too long for this. You had to pull profit above $1 million. You had to be pretty aggressive. What do I think about rug pulls? They are inevitable. You will always face rug pulls in this industry. You just have to learn how to mitigate your risk so that you'll have less losses. Depong just rugged? Oh no! 3.74 million at the top on LOL. Now it's at 1.79. Went crazy right out of the gate. Fell down a little bit. Yeah, this is going the same exact direction as Donald Trump, Spartan. Notice how uncanny the similarity in the pattern, right? Insane run up, collapse, second spike, straight to zero. We go back. Zoom out. What do we see on this chart? Insane run up, collapse, second spike, straight to zero. Come on, man. It's too easy. It's too easy. Look at Until. Brother, the coin doesn't even fucking exist, man. The coin doesn't even fucking exist. You've been spamming my goddamn chat 70 fucking messages about a coin that doesn't even exist, bro. Are you serious? You say all caps. You think the Axiom search bar is case sensitive? Holy fuckamole, bro. You gotta be one of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my entire life. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Jeez Louise. Bro, I typed in UNTIL until. Brother, where's the coin? Where's the coin? I don't see that shit, lil bro. Come on, bro. My goodness gracious. Dollar until? You mean to tell me that you included the ticker sign in the ticker? You know the ticker is automatically included, right? So if the ticker was dollar until, that means the ticker would be dollar until. Are you is it Do your own research. Brother, the coin doesn't even fucking exist, man. That's the contract address? Okay, bet. Moment of truth, chat. Moment of truth. Here it is. This is the White Whale's secret coin, guys. This coin's been out for 2 months and the top 10 holders have 83% of the supply. This coin has 84% insiders. Bundlers are 77%. But in 2 days, they're going to reveal that this is the White Whale's secret coin. Just like when Mr. Beast revealed that BFS is his secret coin. BFS was his secret coin, and Mr. Beast said that it was going to moon during the Super Bowl, guys. Trust. Exclusive. U.S. oil reserve is Donald Trump's real coin, guys. And it's going to moon. Tobias says, you'll see. You'll all see. Brother, the only thing I see is that the bubble maps looks like a fucking starfish pussy. What is this, bro? Are you serious? Oh my goodness gracious, bro. This is crazy. Man, get your ass out of here, bro. This is a
crypto rap exclusive.
It's his supply. Oh my goodness. It's his supply. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I actually have a really busy day today, so I gotta head out. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. God bless you guys. God bless your portfolio. I appreciate you guys for watching my live. Please do me a huge favor. Here's my live right now that you guys are watching. Click the little button in the top right with my face on it. That's gonna open this. Click my face again. Now you're on my page. Go and look at my most recent TikTok. It's right here. It's about how the FBI, literally the FBI, launched a meme coin. It's the craziest story you're going to see on TikTok. It is a brand new post. The FBI themselves, the first ever federal agency to deploy a token, besides the time the CIA deployed Bitcoin. This TikTok right here tells all the details. I need you to like, I need you to save, I need you to drop a comment, and I need you to repost. This is a brand new post. This is the biggest thing that you could do to help me out right now. Please, for the love of all that is holy, like I showed you, on my live, click the top bubble, then click my other bubble. Now you're on my profile. Click the TikTok, like, comment, repost, save, and watch the whole video, please. I have to leave right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. This is the biggest thing that you could do to help me out. Click my profile, then click my profile again, then click into the video, then like, comment, repost, save. It takes you less than a minute. Please, if you like the program, if you learned something, if you made some money, if you're interested in crypto, like, comment, repost, save this video. If you don't, bad luck will happen to you. If you don't tap into this video, bad luck, and you will never make profit in the market. I put a curse upon you and your bloodline if you don't like, comment, repost, save this video right now. Go do it or you will get bad luck. The curse is already out there. The only way to break it is for you to like, comment,